a girl with confidence. When a girl will roll her hips and take back sip on it.
Hey beauties, welcome back. Alright you guys, I had the opportunity to make these ladies' hair. So we address her by sister, okay? So you're gonna hear me mention sister a couple of times in this voiceover, so just so you know, okay? So she was very specific about the hairstyle she wants. I mean, she was very specific, like she expected the hairstyle to come out as she wanted it, because she said in her words, I don't want to take off this hair in the next 2 days, right? So I was like, okay, okay. So I went ahead and pat out the front part of the hair, because we're going to do like a pick and drop on this front part later. So that's what I did. I went ahead and pat it out and braided it off ground, just so it stretches a bit, and also to create space for what I'm going to do at the back of the hair. So when I was done with the front part, I went ahead and do this, or rather did this 3-step braid at the back, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and do like cornrow. Of course, did I say braid? That's cornrow, braid. Oh my gosh. But anyways, you guys, so I went ahead and do these I don't know if I should call these all back anymore, because I already did the 3 braids on the bottom, right? But yeah, I went ahead and braided the hair, the rest of the hair out. And yeah, but at this time I did not add any extension to the braiding hair to the hair. But the one on the bottom, I did add braiding hair. So when I was done with the cornrow, I went ahead and braided the tip out and tucking the both ends into each other, and then sew it up. So y'all remember I mentioned earlier that she was very specific about the hairstyle she wants, right? So when I finished up with the braid, she was like, Otioma, that's exactly how she said. She was like, this front part is not going to be high enough as I would like it, you know? Okay, Otioma in my dialect means my sister, you understand? So, or my sibling. Yeah, like that, my sibling, my sister. So I was like, okay. She was like, what we need to do is to braid out, a braid, like we should braid out a braid, right? And I did, or rather we did, both of us. And then I went ahead and sewed down the braid to her hair with needle and thread, basically. So that's why we have these kind of a high part at the front of the hair. So I've gone ahead to start doing the pick and drop. This is pretty simple and easy. You guys have seen me do this step before. So the pick and drop, I'm basically using the feed in braid method, or rather the knotless braid method. So that's all I'm doing right here. Yeah. So you guys, getting to this point, I was like, wow, this is really coming out nice. And she was also pleased with it, even though we are not done with the hair yet. She was like, when she sees how the hairstyle is coming through, she will know if she's gonna like it. And she's like, she knows she's gonna like this hair, the hairstyle. Oh, in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm happy. So this is basically how we got the braiding hair. So this hair is weave, okay? We had to cut off the what's it called? The weft, right? To create the braiding hair, if that makes sense. And this is basically all we did. So once I was done with the pick and drop, okay, this is me basically showing you guys how the braid pattern looks like at the back of it. So when I was done with the pick and drop, I just had to braid out the hair off ground, so we have enough, rather I have enough space to work with, right? So that's all I'm doing right here. So when I'm done doing all of that, I'm going to go ahead and start to sew down the weave to the hair. I know it's been like forever since I last did something like this. Oh, actually, I did a wig of recent, like a couple of weeks back, but it's quite different from this particular kind of sewing and all of that. But you know, sewing is sewing. You get. So I went ahead and started to do the sewing, which I found really easy and effortless, and it was coming out really great and nice. All right, you guys. So after a couple of sew down, right? Or after I've sewed down a couple of weft of to the hair at the back, I went to the front of it because I really want to make sure I get that front part just as she wanted it, right? So to start off, I added two weft together and then sew it on top of that braided part, right? That's not the crown of her head, right? But you guys get what I mean. So I sewed that one down. When I got to the ends of it, instead for me to cut off the leftover weft, so I had to turn it over and sew it down just to make sure there are no leftover space, you know, on the hair. And that's how I closed up that part. So when I was done with that, I went ahead and continued filling in the um yeah, the rest part of the what's the word, yeah, filling in the rest empty space, yes, exactly. And yeah, I just continued, and before you know it, I was done. And I think after sewing and all of that, just went ahead and tried to style the hair for her. Oh, before we got to the ends of it, so at this point I had to add like three wefts together because I wanted to give her that high top, high front as she wanted it, right? And of course we did achieve it, and I would say, or I like she said, she loved the hairstyle. She loved it. She loves it. She loves it. Oh my god, I can't speak today, you guys. Yeah, indeed, she loved the hairstyle. So at this point, I was done sewing. This is me. Oh, we were just gisting and talking. Yeah, of course. What? So at this point, this is me trying to style the hair, add some hair product to the hair to give it some shine, and yeah, this is basically it. This is it, and she loved it. That's what matters. I mean, it might not be my cup of tea, or how will I say it? Not my favorite kind of hairstyle, but this is exactly what she wanted and she got it. I mean, that's what counts, right? So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoy watching this video, please do not hesitate to subscribe if you haven't, and thumbs up this video. Drop me a comment, you guys, in the comment section, okay? Okay, please. And this is going to be it. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Links and details will be are always in my description, okay? And this is basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay beautiful and be blessed.